So, how was your day, guys? Gurunath ji, namaskar. Good evening, everyone. Shri Lakshmi ji, namaste. Anil ji, Shan ji, namaste. Jitendra ji. So, namaskara. So, today market was bearish, right? So, as of now, market is too volatile. So, I would appreciate if you guys can just observe. Just observe. Is my voice clear? Is it audible? Okay. Thank you for confirming, Ravi ji. So, today market was bearish, right? So, you guys, once you learn the setup, you can make best use of a bearish market also to make money. So did you guys populate your Zerodha watch list with yesterday's homework? Is it ready? Okay. So as per Gurunath ji, TVS Motor is bullish. Just that market is bearish. It will have its effect on TVS Motor, but please hold. We have 1 month time to appreciate a 10% return. Good evening, Purnima ji. Rudra ji, can you please check your internet connection, because all are saying the voice is clear and loud. Is my voice audible? No, Anjanji, that is good enough. You can stick to it. So all are saying the voice is clear and loud, so we can go ahead with the session. Yes or no? So we have significant numbers also to start off. Right. So I want you guys, Abhishek ji, you started off with profit and ended it with loss. Why so? What happened? If you can share your mistake, then others can also learn from your mistakes, right? So on what basis did you trade, sir? Did you trade call option or put option? Which one did you trade? You entered in wrong call. Okay. Even if you see it's a bearish market, right? Whenever market is bearish, I would appreciate if you guys stick to the trend, because in my setup, I'll teach you how to stick to the trend. Okay. Okay. Because of the greed you traded, right? So it happens, sir. It happens. Nobody can be perfect, right? So we need to learn from our mistakes. So I've learned from my mistakes also. So I was a bit busy. I could not trade much. So luckily, I was able to generate some money for biryani for weekend. So, so is there any loss in any of the trades? Yes or no? I have used a capital of 1 lakh. What is the ROI that I've generated? 50%. Is it good compared to bank FD? Yes. So, yes, thank you everyone. So I want you guys to become this accurate. So whenever you trade, you should make money, or else stay away from the market. Yes. Yesterday I made 1 lakh 11,000. Today 55. So this is a good enough for weekend biryani. So shall we start off? So these are the units that I mentioned. Okay, in terms of investment. See, what is Nifty Bs? Nifty Bs are exchange traded fund which are directly linked to Nifty 50. That's why I would suggest all of you to buy Nifty Bs regularly. Can I expect you guys to buy 5 units of Nifty Bs on the start of every month? That will be a great investment opportunity. Why am I stressing on Nifty Bs? Because these are the units which are directly linked to Nifty 50. So say for example, there can be an insider trading in a stock, which can make that stock to fall down. Okay. Yes, yes, Raviji, do not look into any charts because you are trying to do SIP. Whenever you do SIP, we should not do SIP only in bullish market. Even we can make SIP in bearish market also to get a better average. Yes, yes, Anjanji, it is not like a stock. You're not doing a swing investment because as soon as you buy, it won't give you profits. You need to hold it minimum for 1 year to achieve 15% return. Okay. Say for example, I have been observing Nifty Bs since past 7 years. I'm able to generate 15% return. Whenever I see 15% profit, I book that profit and I'll remain out of market with that capital. Next year, I'll reinvest whenever I get a very good price. But if you're trying to do SIP for your retirement for next Nifty Bs are the safest instruments. Why? Because Nifty Bs are directly linked to Nifty 50. And even if you invest on mutual fund, don't you think the mutual fund manager would have some inclination towards some specific stocks? He may go wrong. There is a chance of human error, but there is no chance of human error in Nifty Bs. It is a beautiful units which will give you 15%. Raviji, I'll tell you. I'll tell you at the end of this debate. Yes, yes, Purnimaji, you just have to buy and hold. Okay. Vanashiji, you're late. That's okay. No problem. You're late, but your message is the latest message that I've got. So, say for example, why do I suggest you guys to invest on Nifty Bs? Say for example, whenever if you can buy 500 rupees worth Nifty Bs, okay, that will be your greatest investment because don't you think this 196 rupees? Say for example, if I click on buy, this 196 rupees is diversified across 50 stocks in Nifty 50 list. Yes or no? Even the smallest amount of 196 rupees is diversified over 50 stocks which are available in the list of Nifty 50. That's why the smallest unit, smallest low priced unit, which is linked to Nifty 50 is the highly diversified unit. Your money is diversified. So because Nifty 50 consists of 50 stocks from different sectors. But these units are directly linked to Nifty 50, and every 196 rupees that you put, which you invest, that is diversified over 50 stocks. That's why this is highly diversified and the safest instrument. So in next 20 years, when India becomes superpower, Nifty 50 will become 1 lakh. When it becomes 1 lakh, these units will become at least 1,000 or 2,000 rupees. Okay. So think long term when it is Nifty Bs. If you are thinking swing investment, I have a separate list of stocks and there is a separate strategy for it. This is a mechanical method of investing, passive method of investing. And gold bees are also very good instruments. Gold bees are the units which are linked directly to the gold prices. Okay. So what is the advantage of investing on gold bees? Whenever you're in need of physical gold, physical format of gold, whatever SIP that you do on gold bees, you can exit that with very good appreciation. At the same time, you can buy real gold. For example, if you buy real gold, the biggest problem is that where do you place it securely whenever you go out of the house? That is the biggest problem when it comes to the theft of gold. But when it is in a digital format, it is very good to secure it for any of the occasions. Say, for example, if you're planning your kids' marriage in next 10 to 15 years, then you can start buying gold bees regularly. After 15 years, definitely you would have got appreciation on this value. And also you can sell it. It is highly liquid. You can sell it and you can buy ornaments accordingly. Okay. And the bank bees are directly linked to Nifty Bank. Silver bees are directly linked to this. So liquid bees are overpriced. So I don't want you guys to use liquid bees. So approximately, if I add all the values, you will get 700 rupees. If you buy unit of all these four contracts, you need 700 rupees. First of all, individually, these are highly diversified, but I'm trying to create a small mutual fund for you guys. The cost of mutual fund, the SIP for this mutual fund is 700 rupees. Are you guys getting my point? You will buy one unit of all these four every month. So you need 700 rupees to buy all four, one each. So can I expect you guys to do 700 rupees worth SIP every month? First of all, this is individual contracts itself is highly diversified. We are planning to do a small mutual fund with these four units. So if you want to do more, you can buy 10 units with 7,000 rupees. So it is left to the individual's interest to do SIP. This is the safest SIP anybody can do it. And if you go to how Nifty Bees will come, so it will come like a share. It will be there in your holdings. Okay. Are you guys clear how to invest directly on index and gold, silver, so that your money is safe? You're welcome, Yogeshji. So I want everybody to put 700 rupees every month by buying all four. This will be the greatest investment. You will get 15% return at the end of the year. If you are buying in 2023, you should check returns only on 24th February 17th. Until that point, you are not supposed to do it. Vishalji, you should not check ticker tape for this. You can search here only. If you search Nifty BEs, you will get NSE and BSE. So go for NSE always, whether it's stock or whether it's Niravji. You will not get any dividends, share splits, or bonus shares whenever you buy this. This is only for the safest conservative investors. Yes, yes, Rudraji, you can do it. Okay. The only disadvantages buying these is you will not get any dividend, share split, or bonus share. You will get only the value for your money. Okay. So that is one thing. And I want you guys to add stocks from different sectors. Say, for example, once you go to this, today's task for you guys is that you need to go to NSE website, click on market data. Once you click on market data, you will see equity and SME market. Please write down the steps. Once you go to this NSE website, click on market and click on this equity and SME market. Once you click this particular thing, you will get this Nifty 50 list. Okay, you will get this Nifty 50 list. So do you see this drop down menu here? In this drop down menu, you need to scroll down to get sectoral indices. Okay, so what is the homework for today? Because whenever you add this, I'll teach you how to make effective usage of this list when it is intraday as well as swing investment. So it will be a task for you to do this, but if you do this, next 30 years will become very easy for you to analyze things. First thing, you need to add Nifty Auto Index. Say, for example, after adding all these four, first you will take the first index, that is Nifty Auto. Once you add this, you need to add all the stocks which are available under Nifty Auto. Is that clear? Because I'll be helping you to understand sector wise movement. Whenever I teach you the sector wise movement, then the stocks underneath the immediate index will help you to take trades. So once you come to this Nifty Auto, click on this Nifty Auto. Once you click Nifty Auto, do you get all the stocks which are there under Nifty Auto here? Yes or no? So I want you guys to add these stocks manually here. After adding Nifty Auto, you need to keep adding the stocks like EO Motor, iShares Motors. It will take some time for you, but if you keep the list ready, see, I'm trying to add all the stocks under this index. Jasprit ji, I've never used TradingView. I've been using Zerodha since 7 years. So I don't know how to create folder and add a separate list. I'm very happy with Zerodha. People who are using Zerodha, for them it is a bit a task. Once they create this, it is easy to sort and take it. Yes, you can easily use these lists. Within 7, you can do it. Not an issue. We can add 50 stocks. You will cover 2 to 3 index in one list only. Okay, because I've already done that, so that's why I'm trying to suggest you guys, so that you will have your personalized list for trading. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So once you keep that kind of a list ready, it will be very easy. Say, for example, if you go to market watch settings, click on percentage change, you'll get to see the gainers and losers in that list. So that will be so easy for you in the long run if you do this homework today. Is that clear? Can I expect you guys to add on to all this? Or Nifty Auto, go to Nifty Bank, then Nifty Energy. Like this, you can add all the stock, all the index first, and then yes, please do this because these are the only high quality stocks. Snehaji, I'll just show it to you once again. Yes, Raviji, the sectoral index and the stocks in the same watch list. Say if you're putting Nifty Auto Index, put all the stocks which are available in Nifty Auto underneath, like what I've done here. First, I added the index because whenever I trade, first I need to see the index chart. I'll get an idea. Then I'll look at this respective thing. So this is just optional. If you do it, it will be very helpful. If you're finding it very difficult, anyways, I'll be giving you intraday scanners that will help you to find stocks. Okay, I'm trying to put a strong foundation. Follow that step. It will help you big time. Whenever you do intraday, you don't have to search for scanners. Okay, because by doing that, I had all the stocks on my watch list like this. Okay, my personal best in intraday trading is 108 trades with zero loss in 6 hours. Okay, so that I could do that by sorting this. Snehaji, I'm trying to do this. Snehaji, do you see the market setting here? You can see the numbers of watch lists. So there is a market watch settings here. Snehaji, you asked, so I'm trying to repeat it. Are you there? So click on this market watch setting. Do you see the percentage sort by percentage option here? Yes. Click once, you will get the losers on top. Click once again, you will get gainers on top. Okay, this is a very beautiful option to use when you have the list ready, so that every watch list, you can just click on every watch list and try to sort things. Greens are gainers, reds are losers. Is that clear, Snehaji? Yes. So if you generate this list, Prashantji, okay, I'll repeat it once again for you. Say, for example, if you have so on watch list, it is very difficult to decide which one to trade. At least you need to understand the momentum, right? Say, for example, percentage change. Percentage change will try to show you the momentum. How to check the highest momentum stock in your watch list? There is a market watch setting button here. Yes or no, Prashantji? So we need to click here, and there are so many options. You can sort it alphabetically, because sorting alphabetically will not help. Jaspreet ji, we need to add stocks manually. Why am I saying that you need to add stocks manually? At least that way you'll remember the names of the stocks, right? So that is why. Yes, yes, Suhas ji, you need to select Chart IQ. Go to your profile, select Chart IQ. There is a trading view option also. Chart IQ also. Use Chart IQ. That is simple and effective. Sri Lakshmi ji, please add only the equity. Do not touch futures and options. When I discuss futures and options, that is when you are supposed to touch that segment. Till that point, only equity. Because first thing, uh, Jaspreet ji, whenever you have time, say for example after dinner, if you have 5 minutes time, then try to do at least one index. Okay, like that. Take even 1 month also to do it. You don't have to do it immediately. Okay, I'll be giving you scanner. If you feel it is a tough task, you can ignore that. It's an optional task. Okay, that has helped me a lot in terms of sorting things in the live market. So that might help you also, because if you're using TradingView, you might be having a beautiful list because you might be a premium member there, TradingView. But I've been using Zerodha this way to capture good stocks. That's how I was able to generate 108 trades in 6 hours, because I wanted to test as an intraday trader how many stocks that I can trade and how much profit that I can make. I used 50,000 capital and made 2 lakhs in 6 hours continuous trading. Okay, that method helped me a lot because I had a ready list of all the index and the stocks. That helped me a lot. That may help you all to take at least 1 or 2 trades per day. Is that clear? It's purely optional. If you're interested, you can do it, or else you can skip it. Prasanji, by clicking the percentage change, do you see the negative percentage on top? Prasanji, yes. So if you click once again, you will get one more, the green stocks on top. So you can see which is the highest moving stock in terms of percentage. So this is a very handy feature. Please. So shall we go ahead in terms of discussing swing investment strategy? I'll give you dividend paying stocks on Monday. But as of now, I wanted to start because once you have the list of stocks, you should do some work with it, right? So let me just try to go and plot. So swing investment strategy time frame has to be 1 day time frame. Okay. For intraday, we use 15 minutes. For swing investment, we use 1 day time frame. Is that clear? So only I've set 1 day time frame. So what is the indicator that we use? moving average. So what should be the value of the moving average? 200. You can take the screenshot of this. Yes, Raviji, you can do it. So the period has to be 200. It has to be a simple moving average. I just try to keep it as a blue color. You can choose any color of your choice. Are you guys clear with the setting? I'm taking 200 simple moving average. Yes, can I go ahead? Period is 200. Raviji, shall I go ahead? You said wait, I'm just waiting for your reply. Raviji, can I go ahead? So yes, so I plotted 200 simple moving average. So how do you decide? How do you decide, a particular stock? Because fundamentalists, they try to identify stocks with a lot of research, but I'll help you out how to identify the trend. See, 200, what is moving average? Moving average will try to plot on the chart based on the past candles close price by taking the average of past candles close price. All right. So if you are using 200 value, this is plotted by taking average of past 200 candles close price. It is trying to take all the close prices of past 200. Why 200? Because you have given the value 200. That's why it's trying to calculate close prices of past 200 candles. So once that is trying to take average, and it is plotting on the graph. Okay. How do we see a particular investment opportunity by using 200 SMA? Just remember simple thing. Before investing, the candles are above 200 SMA, that stock is bullish. Because there is a famous strategy which is used across India. Whenever a candle crossing 200 SMA like this, people will invest on the stock heavily. Do you see these candles crossing 200 SMA from bottom to top here? So whenever a particular stock's candle, if it's crossing 200 SMA from bottom to top, this is when people invest. The beauty of that is that you need to book your profits. The first target has to be 5%, second target has to be 10%. If you don't book your profits, definitely there will be a retracement. That's why keep small targets, you can achieve it beautifully. Is that clear? Whenever, yes, Raviji, we are starting with swing investment strategy. Intraday will come after swing investment strategy. Is that clear? So let me just try to Purnimaji, so don't exit all your portfolio for stocks below 200, because from now on you should use this strategy from now on, because if you're holding it for long term, definitely all stocks will recover, because अंत में whether आदमी or market अंत में ऊपर ही जाना है. So all the stocks आपको Sri Lakshmi ji, 5 to 10% will be the first target, will be 5%, second target will be 10%. The duration for swing investment is 1 month, Vishal ji. Thank you, Purnima ji. So let me just plot TVS Motors. Is it above 200 moving average? Yes or no? Is it bullish? If candles are above 200 moving average, the stock is bullish. If candles are below 200 moving average, then that stock is bearish. Okay. Say for example, when did TVS Motor cross this particular? It went low and it crossed here, right? On which date? So 2022. Okay. If you enter swing investment by keeping below 200 SMA as stop loss, so let us see the candle which is closing above 200 SMA, you can take that as a reference candle. So this is the candle which is closing above 200 SMA, right? Yes or no? कितना तेजी लोग हैं हमारे ग्रुप में, कितना अच्छा विचार होता है, आप सब पर मुझे बहुत नाज है. So we need to mark high and low of the reference candle. The reference candle is the first candle which is closing above 200 SMA. Okay. So once high of the reference candle is breached, you can go for swing investment. You can keep the low of the candle as stop loss. Swastik ji, are you trying to say this candle? Swastik ji, are you trying to refer this? before that. Yes, this candle closed, but after that, don't we have a immediate closure of red? Because red candle close price is somewhere here. So there was an immediate downtrend, right? But low of this red candle did not breach for you to become bearish. Later, there was a retracement. Are you talking about this entry? Jaspreet Singh ji, if you are aiming for 10%, your stop loss will be 5%, sir. So, say for example, what is the risk that we are trying to take here? 1.5% of the share value. If I consider this to be the first candle, which is closing about 10 SMA, if I calculate high to low, it is 1.5% risk, right? If you enter swing investment here, so are you trying to get 1 is to 2 or 1 is to 5 here? Did you get 1 is to 5 risk reward ratio achieved? What is the risk? You took 9 rupees. You took 10 rupees as your stop loss. Did you get 70 rupees profit for 10 rupees risk? 1 is to 7. If you are talking in terms of percentage, did you get 10% return? You got 12% return here. So whenever you see 10%, stop loss will be the low of the candle at which you have to take entry, sir. Raviji, that's why I would request you to focus on the present discussion, because if you miss out important information, it will be tough. Raviji, don't you think this candle is closing above 200 SMA? Yes, Swastik ji, you can do it. Raviji, I need a quick reply. So can I consider, do you see the body, green body closing above this? So that is the actual closure. So I'll mark high and low of the first candle which is closing. Why am I saying this is the first candle? Don't you think there are red candles which are closing below 10, below this 200 SMA here? Swastik ji, you can just message. I cannot unmute you to talk here. The reference candle. So what is the issue, Swastik? You can just drop a message. I'll let you know. Because you guys are not allowing me to complete my swing investment setup. So this is half of the setup. I need one more moving average to complete the setup. So I'm trying to explain the power of 200 SMA. So once you guys allow me to complete the setup, then only you'll appreciate. Swastik ji, can you please keep your questions at the fag end of the session? See, why am I trying to tell you that? You can easily get 10% return. So what is the reference? You need some reference, right, to take ND and to exit. Okay. So yes, Vaishalaji, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to avoid questions, but as my nature, I try to address all the questions. At that time, it will consume a lot of time. So Kalyan Reddy ji, are you talking about this red candle? Are you talking about this green candle? So can I request all of you to keep your questions at the end of the session? Before the green candle. This is the candle you're referring, right, Kalyan Reddy ji? Yes. This. I think you need to revise candlestick information, because you need to be aware where do we have the close price for a red candle or a green candle, right? There's a mistake in your understanding. Please revise that, or else please wait until. Yes, Parshuramji, I don't want to order things. That's why I'm requesting. So this is the first candle which closed above this 200 SMA. That is my reference. I'll mark high and low. Once high is breached, you don't have to wait for the closure. Once high is breached, I'll take entry point here. I got 10% return. In how many days? 21 days. Where will you get 10% return in 21 days? It is very tough, because bank is paying you 5% per annum. You're able to generate 10% within a month. So we'll wait for one more entry. So once again, the candles went below 200 SMA, and this is the reference candle, right? So we'll mark high and low of this candle. Okay. So what is the risk that I'm trying to take? The low of this is a risk. But once I get my 10%, I'm out of it. So didn't I get 16% in 12 days? Yes or no? I just want you guys to reply yes or no. No questions as of now. 16%. That's a brilliant return. Even option sellers struggle big time to get 16% in a month, right? So till today, TVS Motor never closed below 100 SMA. If you follow this strategy, you can make crazy profits. You entered somewhere here. So till today, if I take today's value, I've got 72% return in a year. 72%. If you invest 1 lakh, till today the stop loss is not hit. Okay, so let me try to take CG Power. CG Power. Let me see when did the candle close. So this candle went above 200 SMA. Let me keep this 200 SMA stop loss. So in 2020 this happened. Okay, so if you entered investment till today, no candle closed below 200 SMA, nor it hit your stop loss. So what is the return that you're trying to? Till today, you have got 2,800, 2,900% in just 2.5 years. Where do you get 2,900%? Anjanji, I've told you the list number 2. Adding stocks from different sectors, sectoral indices will be your list number 2, along with Nifty Bees, Gold Bees, other aspect that I've discussed. So you, by following this 200 SMA strategy, you've got 2,000% return. So let me just check Mahindra and Mahindra. So somewhere recently, this candle closed about 200 SMA. I'll mark high and low of this. Okay, when did it happen? 2022. So we have taken entry here. Till today, your stop loss is not hit, nor it went below 200 SMA, right? So what is the return that we are trying to expect? For a very small stop loss, you have got 61% return. This is definitely better than bank FD, right? So in 1 year, bank will not pay you 61%. With proper analysis, you're able to generate this much, right? So let me just try to show you Indigo. So now it is very close to 200 SMA. So it might take support and it might go up. Okay. So recently when it crossed 200 SMA, this is the reference candle. Even if you take, entry, our target is just 10%. It has given 14%. But I'll show you the flaws of 200 SMA. So see, you've got this reference candle and your stop loss is hit here. You entered here and your stop loss is hit here. Yes or no? Because no indicator is perfect. Definitely it is not a rosy picture. You will have thorns whenever you take entries, right? Yes, no. But how do I reduce this kind of fluctuations where our stop loss will be hit? So I'll be adding one more moving average, that is 50 simple moving average. Okay, the first moving average that I've added is 200 simple moving average. Now I'm just adding 50 simple moving average. Are you guys clear? Can I go ahead? Yes, no, okay, perfect. Can I get more replies? Because I'll not be getting what I'm trying to convey. Okay, so let me show you the power of this strategy. See, in this particular strategy, rather than, because candle closure might be a bit complicated for people, so it's better we use this method. Do you see this moving average crossing 200 SMA here? Do you see this 50 simple moving average cutting through 200 simple moving average from bottom to top at this point? Yes. Guys, I'm not getting any question, any replies from you all. So I'll be glad if you can get to know yes, no, no. So whenever there is such a crossover, you can invest. This is called as golden cross. Whenever 50 SMA is crossing 200 SMA from bottom to top, this is called as golden cross. So you will enter at golden cross. So you will exit at death cross. What is death cross? When 50 simple moving average crosses 200 simple moving average like this, from bottom top to bottom. That is the point for exit. Okay, that is the point for exit. So let me just show you once again. This is the point when 50 SMA cross 200 SMA from bottom to top. This is called as golden cross. Whenever there is such crossover, it's a golden opportunity to invest. That's why we call it as a golden cross. Till today, there is no negative crossover after that. 50 SMA came very close to 200 SMA, but it did not cross. Here also 50 SMA came very close to 200 SMA. Here also it did not cross the 200 SMA. So until there is no negative crossover like this, until there is no negative crossover like this, will remain in investment. Is this clear? Okay, so let me take some other stock. Recently, I think we have got entry in TCS. So TCS recently there is a golden crossover because 50 SMA crossed 200 SMA from bottom to top. Okay, whenever there is a golden cross, you can invest. See how beautifully I've got 7.5% return in just 26 days. Don't you think it's amazing? That's brilliant actually. Okay, let me show you TVS Motors. So since when do we have golden cross in TVS Motors? So this is when a golden crossover happened. So say for example, if you use only 200 SMA, you would have entered somewhere here, but your stop loss would have been hit here, right? So that is the flaw of 200 SMA. I'm trying to remove the flaw of 200 SMA by adding one more moving average, that is 50 simple moving average. So this is the golden cross. 50 SMA is not allowing you to exit here because there is no negative crossover. There's a gap between these two moving averages, right? There's a gap between these two moving averages. And until there is a gap between these two moving averages, you guys are not exiting your investment. So we entered somewhere here until there is no death cross. Is that clear? Let me take some other stock. So Infosys. This stock is still in golden cross, right? So you can still invest in this particular stock. This is a great opportunity, right? So I'll show you one more stock, uh, Sun Pharma. When did we get golden cross in Sun Pharma? Somewhere in June. We got golden cross in June. So let me see, will you exit here? No, because there is no negative crossover. There is a gap between these two moving averages, you will not exit. So there is a beautiful gap. You can see it went very close to 200 SMA, but there is no negative crossover. You will stay back. Until today, there's a beautiful gap here. So how much movement it happened and how much profit you made from this point to this point, you have got 117% return in 684 days. Don't you think it's amazing? Let me just check Cipla. There was a beautiful golden crossover here. So moving average came very close to 200 SMA, did not cross. So we don't exist. So whenever we enter here, we don't exit here. We'll hold it until we get our target. So there was a 27% return. There's a 27% return. Still, there's a gap between these two moving averages, and then I'm still bullish on this particular stock. Okay. So let me show you Hero Moto. Today there is a negative crossover, right? So there's a gap. It is yet to give you a negative crossover yet. So let me show you Eicher Motors. So this is when you got golden cross. From this point onwards, you got 42% return in 92 days. Definitely, I would have booked my profit somewhere here. I'll teach you RSI divergence later. By knowing RSI divergence, you would have exited somewhere here only, rather than waiting for a death cross. Is that clear? Is my voice audible? Can we explore more number of stocks? Can you guys take this as a homework to identify more number of stocks which are in golden crossover now? Okay, so please take that as homework. I think you guys have list number one, the list number one that we have generated using trading this ticker tape app. Apply this particular logic on that list number one and just post the list of stocks which are still in golden cross. There must be a golden cross and death crossover should yet to happen, right? Identify such stocks which are still in golden cross. Those are the potential stocks which might go up. Those are the potential stocks which will go up. Okay, can I expect you guys to do that homework and post it in the group? Apply this golden cross strategy on list number one, and please generate list number two by adding all the sectoral indices and its respective stocks on the watch list. Okay, this is a beautiful swing investment strategy, and I'll do much more value addition on Monday. Okay, till then, master this golden cross. What is golden cross? Whenever 50 SMA is crossing 200 SMA from bottom to top, whenever we are using this strategy, we are not taking any reference candles. That is just a 200 SMA strategy. There is a lot of loss in that 200 SMA strategy. We are trying to remove that loss by using another moving average. We don't take any reference candle. Whenever we see such positive crossover or golden cross, we'll invest. Whenever we get 10% return, we'll try to book profits and we'll try to rotate the same capital by investing on other stocks. Okay, so we don't have to get attached to certain stocks emotionally. Whenever we get 10% within a month, please book your profits and exit. Okay, so can I expect you guys to create list number two by adding sectoral index stocks, and also please apply the strategy on the list number one, and please post the stocks which are in golden cross. Is that clear? Okay, thank you so much. We shall catch up on Monday. I'll do a lot of value addition for this particular stock. I'll teach you how to take re-entry by using trend lines on the same setup. That will help you a lot, and I'll try to teach how to draw static support and resistances and how to use that static support and resistance on this strategy to get perfect entries. I'll teach you trend lines and SR lines and how to apply those two lines on this strategy to get better entries. Okay, so is that clear? Thank you so much. I shall meet you on Monday. Meanwhile, please do the homework. Apply this strategy on list number one. Please create list number two by taking stocks from NSE sectoral indices. Is that clear? Happy weekend. Take care. See you on Monday. Thank you so much. Good night. Are you not getting my messages? I'll take up all the questions on Monday. Thank you. Happy weekend. Take care.